Welcome to RC Industry.
Well, hey, it's Rick here, and I'm got the old work van here. As it needs a little attention, we've talked about before. This headlight on the driver's side kind of shines up in the trees and in people's eyes when you're driving down the road. And not really sure what's wrong with it. It just, one day I noticed it was kind of just dangling there. So anyway, let's take a quick look at it and see what's wrong with it. All right, show you more. Okay, well, like I said, it just kind of dangles there, and of course, it looks like you got to take this whole front cowling off to be able to get to it properly, but we're not going to do that. I'm going to get my Phillips screw gun, and we're going to take this bulb out of here and see if we can get in there and figure out something. Okay? All right, show you more. Oh. Well, that didn't sound too good, did it? Come on now, let's play friendly. Oops. It'd be nice to have one of these that was magnetic. I don't have that. Not sure where that screw went. It hasn't hit the ground yet, so. Yeah. There, got that out of there a little bit. Well, we got 3 of the 4. That's not too bad, I guess. There's that piece out there. Well, that just plugs in like a normal one. So far, looks like something that I recognize under here. Okay, let's set that off to the side. Gingerly. Alright, so now what we got is this whole thing is... Ah, there's the screw. So we got that. Whoops, sorry, didn't mean to hit you in there. Alright, so what I can gather here is there is a place for a spring that is probably supposed to hook onto that right there and right there. And that is pulled out of the plastic. The thing is made of plastic. Let me get you down here where you can see that. Okay, right there is where that spring hooks into. And you can see that that's just pulled out of there. That's plastic. So maybe I can get a different spring and get it hooked up under that part. But that's pretty pitiful. I mean, can we just make something any cheaper than that? We can charge you $5.30 for a gallon of gas, and we can't even build something that will last? I mean, good grief. Okay, I know you can't see up in there too good, but what I did was I drilled me another hole right there. Because right here, this piece is wallered out, or just pulled through from the plastic giving way. So I'm going to stick this piece of wire down in here and thread it back through there, hopefully. That's the plan anyway. Now this wire is pretty stiff. This is some stiff baling wire here. Now all that spring is really doing is keeping tension on this headlight bucket. And the adjustment screws up there are what, yeah, that's about halfway. These two adjustment screws that are up here, I didn't touch those, so they should still be in line. So we'll clip those back in there, and I drilled a hole here, so we're going to run this through here like thus. And then we're going to work this thing back up in here in these little grooves. That one's in. Let's get this one in. That one's in. Then we're going to pull this tight, and we're going to twist that over on itself, because what we want is to keep this good and tight, or as they would say, as my family, some of my family would say, good and tight. And I'm just going to leave them little ears on there. They ain't hurting a thing. Put them back out of the way. That thing is in there good and tight now. Good and tight. Let's see if we can get the wire back up through there, wherever it's at. Right there. All right. Now let's put the light bulb back in there and put the bracket on, and we'll be done. All right, show you more. Okay. I don't think we need that little critter there. All right, let's put this bulb back on here. Now you guys can just comment down below if you've got a better way of fixing this. I guess the real way would have been to have just got the parts, you know, go right on down there to your local parts store and just buy everything you need. But I don't really have that luxury, guys. I just was down there to the old parts store today and spent $84 on the CrustyChrysler, which is a video coming up, so I'll show you more then. But man, parts are high. Good grief. Well, we gotta get that lined up. That one. Let's put one down in here in the bottom for good measure. And there's that one. Did you see my old gray hair in your camera or in your way there? So, all right, let's see here now. Whoops, missed that one. I wonder where that baby went. Well, oh, I see it. Let me get a magnet. Show you more. Look at there. All right, let's try this again. Why don't I just put it on there like that and let's see if we can do it this way. Or not. What I need is a magnetic. And I probably got some of these bits someplace, or I used to have anyway. But one never knows. There we go. All right, guys, that's just like brand used there. that's just like brand used there. So we got the light fixed on the old van. I probably should have fixed it 10,000 miles ago when it fell out, or when I first noticed it was doing that. But I don't drive it much at night, but the other night I did have to drive it at night, and it was pointing up at people, and I think one of them that I passed was a state trooper, and I'm like, I really don't need a ticket. So anyway, that should hold us good now. We're not going to be flopping around going down the road, so, and we shouldn't be shining in anybody's eyes. So anyway, thanks for coming along. Thanks for subscribing. Reach up there and check out one of our video series. We got a series on a 1975 Dodge D100. We got a series on a 1978 Dodge Power Wagon, the 150 Power Wagon. I call it the War Wagon. And of course, for those of you who've been following the CrustyChrysler, which is sitting right next to us right here, I need to get busy on that. So anyway, as you saw in a previous video, it does run. Ha! So I'm excited about that. So, but we need to get some stuff done to it too. So anyway, like I said, thanks for coming along. Be sure and like and share and hit that subscribe button. And remember, here at RC Industry, we're making it just like brand used, baby.